Before we dive into the code, let's understand why exception handling is so important. Now, almost any software you write will at some point rely on a third-party service. It could be an API that you're using to query an AI service, or something as simple as file handling or user input. The second that you begin relying on an external third party, like a user or a file system, exceptions can start creeping in. Now, those exceptions will stop your code dead in its tracks unless you handle them proactively. That's where the try except block comes in. Instead of crashing your code, you can catch the error and handle it gracefully in whatever way you specify. The most common exceptions that you'll encounter include reading and writing to files, network communications, user input validation, database operations, and external API calls. Let's take a look at a quick example. Using a try except block, we can attempt to open and read a file. If the file isn't found, Python will raise a file not found error. Without exception handling, this would bring our code to a crashing halt. But we're prepared. With except, we catch the exception and handle it gracefully, printing a useful error message to help the user understand what has happened. This is a far better outcome than the alternative. Finally, adds another layer of functionality to the standard try except. It will always execute no matter what happens in the try block. Raise also allows us to throw our own exceptions when something we don't want to happen happens. For example, if a user enters a negative age, we could raise a value error and then catch it. Some things simply can't be controlled from within the scope of your own code. And that's why exception handling is absolutely vital for keeping your code robust and resistant to problems in external services. Mastering exception handling means that you can interact with third parties with complete confidence, things like users or file systems and APIs. Being able to do this is a complete non-negotiable in modern programming.